The story begins in a place called the Earth Dragon Kingdom, where the sun in the sky is emitting a light that is destroying Linhei City. The world, surrounded by countless monsters from other worlds, is facing massive disasters, leaving humanity with no hope left. However, heaven did not abandon humans. When everything was about to be destroyed, marks appeared on the backs of all humans, awakening different special classes through those mysterious marks. Since then, mankind has entered the era of class shifters. Among the many awakened ones, there are only 3 legendary classes. Due to the immense power of these legendary classes, the Lighthouse Kingdom Ghost Swordsman is named Alpha. The Timber Kingdom Hill Dragon is named Restive. The Icebound Kingdom Frost King is named Quanjixian. The Lighthouse Kingdom, Ephemeral Kingdom, and Icebound Kingdom have always been far ahead of other kingdoms in terms of strategies against other worlds. 100 years ago, a genius class shifter emerged in the Dragon Kingdom. The strongest in the Dragon Kingdom, Zuluo set the highest record in China in just 10 years, becoming the 70th first master in the world. When the strongest level of the 9 beasts invaded, Zuluo, as the 8th class shifter, defended the rift alone, saving the Dragon Kingdom but sacrificing himself. Currently, news reporters are announcing that today is the 100th anniversary of Zuluo's heroic death. The memorial service held in the capital Dragon City the day before yesterday was attended by the top class shifters of the Dragon Kingdom. The reporter also reported that this year, a total of 12.52 million people attended the kingdom's awakening, an increase of 11.3 from last year, which set the highest record in 110 years. The number of these top-class shifters is far more than the record of Zuluo's birth year. The protagonist, who was sleeping, hears a voice saying that the doors to an alternate world are about to open and class shifters must be ready. He opens his eyes, hears the sound again, and suddenly gets startled and turns pale. He stands up startled, looks around and says, "Is he already dead?" He touches his head as it starts to hurt. Suddenly, a flood of memories fills his mind. He sees a child, a pitiful-looking boy, a girl telling him that he woke up to be the world's most useless classmate who isn't worth her time, and a nurse informing him that his younger brother Zanyu's medical bills are 2 months late, urging him to take his brother home if he can't pay. He also sees a boy saying that a poor man who raises animals will die sooner or later in an alternate world and expressing regret. "I'm sorry, I'm a useless older brother. I can't save you and I can't even save myself." Seeing all this, the hero becomes confused and asks whose memories these are. After taking some time to calm down and assess his circumstances, he realized something unusual. He was reborn after 100 years with the same name as his previous form. As he surveyed his new situation, he found that the body in which he now lived. One was that of the beast tamer, which is widely considered weak and ineffective. He understood why animal tamers were often viewed as useless. They relied heavily on their pets for combat, needing to strike a balance between improving their skills and increasing their pets' attributes. It was calculated that becoming a powerful beast tamer would require immense wealth, often equivalent to the resources needed to rule a kingdom, making it a difficult path for common people. It is. Reflecting on the past life of his new body, he found that Zhang Yu, the former owner, there was an unsuccessful young man who took his life. Feeling a sense of responsibility, they decided to honor Zhang Yu's life, carrying his burden and aiming to conquer the challenging alternate world they now lived in. He looked at a photo of Zhang Yu's younger brother, then wore a shirt and faced a mirror, and declared his intention to get his life back. At that moment, a portal appeared, carrying a system message indicating the opening of a gateway to an alternate world. He ordered the portal to be opened and entry into it. As soon as he did so, another system message appeared, acknowledging that he had been offline for a staggering 36,552 days. The system provided him with detailed statistics and rewards, including a vast accumulation of alternative energy and a legendary treasure called the Supreme Oracle. The Supreme Oracle became active, giving him a permanent boost in alternative energy collection, increasing his profits by 10,000 times both online and offline. This effect took effect immediately, significantly increasing his passive income and resulting in a huge quantity of alternative energy was obtained. He felt a mixture of surprise and happiness at the staggering amount of alternative energy he had collected. He was unable to believe that he had received an incredible reward for overcoming Wave, the most advanced animal in the alternate world. Just then, another system message appeared, giving her the chance to reset her class and choose one of the 7 legendary core classes. The system displayed his current class, Knight Undead Doomrider, along with a list of available classes. Options included Warrior Dark Swordsman, Assassin Shadow Reaper, Holy Priest, Mage Hellfire Mastery, Archer Ghost, Beast Hammer, Necromancer. Reflecting on his past, he remembered how 100 years ago he awoke as a top-tier warrior, but the strongest core class in that alternate world was the Beast Tamer. Despite its strength, this class required a lot of alternative energy for both personal and pet development, making it difficult to advance. Now, armed with his vast storehouse of dormant rewards, he made his decision. Her first choice was, of course, the Necromancer. As soon as she selected the class, a message congratulated her on becoming the 4th legendary core class in the optional tasks. Necromancer, an advanced Beast Tamer class. Immediately, she received a 100-star initial growth. Feeling a wave of power, she exclaimed happily, appreciating the remarkable strength that came with being a legendary class. Then she glanced at her status window. The description of her new class, the Necromancer, highlighted its legendary core nature. The Necromancer, known as the Angel of Resurrection from Hell, was adept at harnessing the power of the dead, with her growth stats alone being impressive. Magic attack increase, 25 stars, mana increase, 18 stars, health increase, 20 stars, physical defense increase, 18 stars, magic defense increase, 19 stars. Additionally, he had acquired several skills. The first was Soul Harvest, which gave a chance to collect the soul of a monster he had killed in the alternate world, making it a pet. These pets could not be traded and were only for his use or as materials to upgrade other pets. Another skill, Undead Evolution, allowed all of his pets to evolve by eating other pets of the same level, with the potential to reach legendary status. These pets also had unlimited loyalty. Finally, the Death Reduction skill had the experience needed to upgrade all of his pets, making their evolution much more efficient. He knew that ordinary beast tamers usually improved their pets' intelligence through mission rewards with limited potential for quality increase. He was delighted that a necromancer could not only grow pets, but also raise monsters as their pets. The immense power of this legendary class made him very happy. Reflecting on his past life, he remembered how he had cleared 70 worlds in a mere 10 years with his top-tier class, and become number 1 in the Dragon Kingdom. Now, beginning his current life with a legendary class, he was determined to completely clear each level until the final world. He vowed to not only become the strongest in the Dragon Kingdom, but also to take the number 1 spot in the entire world. After all his preparations, he entered the alternate world and received a system message. Welcome to the Nightmare Source, the first alternative world. Based on your login location, the system will match you to a safe area called Doomsday Town. The system gently reminded him that fighting is prohibited in secure areas and asked if he wanted to continue using Aluo. He refuses and chooses a new ID, 0, explaining that his goal is to return to his former self. What Axeluo wanted to overcome was, he believed, the ultimate achievement represented by the concept of 0. Upon reaching Doomsday Town in Nightmare Source, he gathers with others, many of whom new people seem to be there. One girl thought, "Is this an alternate world? It looks just like the real world. Very mysterious." Another person asked, Shouldn't there be demons everywhere in an alternate universe? Where are the demons? Someone replied, it is a safe area. The demons are out there. Everyone received a message announcing the first world quest, which could be seen on the mission interface. Following this announcement, some people started looking for teammates, while others started preparing in advance. The mission for the Nightmare Source, First World, was to survive and break the doomsday cycle. They had to overcome many calamities and defeat the darkness that revived the demons sleeping beneath the earth when darkness covered the earth. There were also 2 specific world discoveries. They included a total of 1,000 monsters in the First World. 2. Collect 10 silver coins in the First World by killing monsters or completing quests. Otherwise, completing these quests will unlock the First World Boss Dungeon channel. Defeating the boss would grant entry to the other world. After reviewing the quest details, she closed the system window and calmly commented that the layout of this alternate world seemed unchanged from her previous experience. He decided to purchase some tools before tackling the search. Heading to the appliance center, he was greeted by the shop owner, Charles, who asked what he needed. He glanced around the shop, noting that the system's equipment shop, as he remembered it, only offered basic, unsophisticated products. The best item available was 1-star equipment. Seeing him browsing, the store owner approached and said, if you are not satisfied with these, I also have higher quality equipment available, although it will cost more copper coins. It is more cost-effective to purchase a complete set of raw products instead. So Luo turned and left, thanking him for his advice. After he left, a girl in the crowd asked, wouldn't a weapon with a higher star rating have better characteristics and increased attack power? Refining equipment requires alternative energy, which is only obtained in small amounts by killing monsters during the quest, the person explained. For example, if you kill a pig-type monster, you will only get 1 unit of alternate energy. This is a precious resource. It should not be wasted. One commented that this child will face disaster later on. The other said with concern, I don't know where this country boy comes from, but he obviously doesn't understand how things work. Progress is difficult without money, both here and abroad. After walking a little further, XL Luo stopped and reflected on the average new class shifter. Spending all your money on a 1-star device is not cost-effective. He then checked his staff, noting that the amount of alternative energy that could be obtained by an ordinary class shifter from killing demons was extremely limited, making it impractical for them to refine 1-star equipment. The fire staff was a refined item used by wizards and beast hammers. It had the following statistics: level 0, magical attack power 5, an average magic staff that could increase damage. After reading the staff information, he smiled and said, it's a shame that I don't have enough alternative energy. Then he began to refine his staff. A shape system message appeared stating that refinement would consume 1 point of alternative energy and that there was a 10% chance of being upgraded to the green attribute. The more features, the higher the purification consumption and the lower the success rate. The system asked whether he wanted to proceed, and XL Luo replied in the affirmative. In his first attempt, he succeeded. The system asked if he wanted to reflash it, and he agreed. After several attempts, with some failures and some successes, he got a message. This appliance has been upgraded to the highest level. The number of one-click refinements is 132 times, totaling 985 alternative world energy consumption. Congratulations on achieving the gold feature. The name of the staff was changed to Fire Herald Staff. Seeing the workers refine 1032 times, he proudly commented, this represents hundreds of billions of alternative energy potential. Then he checked his employees' details. Fire Herald Staff, Level 0, Magic Attack Power 26, Extra Attribute, Intelligence. Skill Burning. The magic attack puts the enemy into a burning state for 3 seconds, causing them to lose 20 health points per second. It describes the staff as being born from flames, the purpose of which is to reduce enemies to ashes. With these final preparations, he was ready for battle.